Hey everybody. I was just outside with Bingley. He went out 2 hours ago, but he was still feeling like he wanted to go out there, so I took him out there. I think he just wanted to play in the snow, but anyway, I slipped in the snow because it's starting to melt now. I got snow in my shoe. Anyway, I gotta blow my nose. Let's put this out of sight. I've got coffee today instead of tea. It's cold now. It's okay. It's a free sample from I order my loose leaf tea from Adagio Teas, and they have like a coffee company, an affiliated coffee company, or coffee company that's part of them. Anyway, they gave me a free sample of that and some spice samples as well. I cannot remember for the life of me the name of those companies, but it wouldn't be too hard to figure out. Anyway, it's a pour over thing, so you open it up and you put it on the cup. Please excuse my son. You put it on the cup and then you pour the water through it. It worked out okay. It kind of tilted and got a little bit grounds up here that I was able to just wipe off. The coffee itself, it's fine. I just prefer my fancy espresso because I'm a snob and I don't like bitterness in my coffee. And I know that's kind of the thing, like with coffee, you got bitterness. Bingley, there's no one out there. Thank you. Bitterness is kind of part of coffee, but I really prefer my fancy Italian espresso that I order. It comes in a cute little can. It's not Lavazza. Illy. Illy? I don't really know how to pronounce it. Illy. Anyway, I prefer my fancy espresso, but this is alright and it'll keep me awake. This used to be my mom's favorite mug. So whenever I use it, I feel a little bit like I'm taking her mug away from her. But she has different favorite mugs now, so it's fine. And I like a clear mug sometimes. I like to be able to see the drink for the aesthetic. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna have crochet time today. I didn't do my 2 rows yesterday, which means I have 4 rows to complete today. I've already done 2, and I have to switch colors, so I thought this was a good time to take a break. Gotta rinse out the coffee bitterness. Okay, switching to pink. I couldn't find the center pole on this one. Don't you hate it when you can't find the center pole? Let me know what crafts you're working on. Would love to hear about them. I am working on this blanket, or Afghan, or whatever you want to call it. I had to stop crocheting for a while because I'm hypermobile and the repetition with that thin little needle was hard on my wrists and my forearms. But now I have this needle, which is ergonomic, I suppose. Plus it has 2, if I can figure out how to, there we go. It's got 2 hooks, so you have 2 different sizes that you can use, and it just goes in there. It's from Susan Bates. I got it on sale. I probably wouldn't have gotten it if it weren't on sale, but it honestly totally worth it. And I would get more, except that I saw somebody on the gram using air dried clay to make her own ergonomic handles. So now I'm considering doing that with all of my crochet hooks that I already have. Now that would mean that they wouldn't fit in their cute little organizer, because of course they're built to go in the organizer, and if I put ergonomic handles on them, they will be too fat. But sometimes we have to make sacrifices. for our bodies, for our muscles, to take care of them. Tilt the camera down a bit so you can see more of what I'm doing. This isn't tilting, this is just pulling it down, but either way, same difference. You can still see my face. Okay. This is just a single crochet blanket, nothing difficult. I did see, you know, around New Year's, somebody was like, oh, you know, single crochet blankets are out. The whole trend of like, these things are out, these things are in. Single crochet blankets were out. But I really do prefer single crochet to double crochet, and I couldn't tell you why, because I know double crochet is faster, it's more efficient, but I just love a good single crochet. Also, if you crochet, tell me, what position do you hold your needle or your hook? I'm sorry. What position do you hold your hook in? Because I used to always hold it like this, and then I'd have to do this with my wrist, and now I do this, like I'm holding a pencil, and it is so much easier. I know this is like the traditional way. This is how my Nana tried to teach me when I was little, and she taught me how to crochet. This is how she tried to teach me, and I just could not get the hang of it, and eventually she gave up. But I switched while I was working on this blanket just, you know, like a week ago. I don't know why I've been doing it the other way for years. This is really superb, in my opinion. You know, sound off in the chat. So how's everybody day going? I am doing okay. Actually, I'm doing fine. I had a little bit of a surprising morning. So my dog sleeps in late in the wintertime, and I have been really struggling with fatigue in the mornings, so it's been really hard for me to respect my alarms. So I was like, oh, I'll take him out earlier in the evening so he wakes me up earlier in the morning, right? He'll say, oh, it's time for me to go out. But no, instead he just kept sleeping. Little lazy bones dog, my sweet boy. Here's his little face. So he slept in, and then I woke up. I woke up before him. Just like, really? My whole plan was for him to wake me up because he's an alarm clock that you can't turn off. Like, if your dog's got to go out, then your dog's got to go out. And some, like in the summertime, he'll try and wake me up at like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, I'm not awake. I'm not ready, but I got to get up because he wants to go out. He's got pee in there. He's got to let it out. So I was pretty surprised that my plan did not work. But anyway, I got up, I took him out, I fed him, and then he decided to puke his breakfast on the floor like 15 minutes later. He seems fine, like he was playing. Like I said, he was excited, he wanted to go out just now. And before that, I thought, oh, maybe he just wants some entertainment, so I played with him for 5-10 minutes. And like, he was excited to be playing, he ran around. I chased him, he thought it was super fun. So, I think he's fine. I think he just decided he wanted to puke, you know? I'm starting to think that he has a sensitive stomach, so I'm, well, actually, for his breakfast, he got a little bit of leftover boiled turkey from when I made turkey stock, and I'm not gonna eat turkey that's been boiled for, like, overboiled, but he will. So he got some of that in his breakfast, and that's not why he puked, because he's been having it for the past couple meals. Not just the past couple meals. When did I make the turkey stock? Friday? Yeah, anyway, Friday. So that's not why he puked. But before then, I was starting him on, so he eats kibble. And I've been mixing his kibble with half the Hills Science Diet sensitive stomach and skin wet food. I think he likes it. I think it gave him more energy. So I do suspect that he has a sensitive stomach. So maybe this morning he was just like, stomach's not really feeling it. Not really feeling keeping the food down today. That's not like super common, so I don't know for sure that he has a sensitive stomach. I just kind of suspect. Mainly I suspect because when we go out for walks, he'll try to eat stuff on the side of the road. Of course. He'll try to eat poo, and I have to prevent him. It's like a whole thing. And I saw that, of course, it might be because dogs like it, but it also could be a habit, or it could be because they're trying to settle their stomach. And he also likes to eat grass, which again, could be that he has a taste for grass. He just likes the taste of it. But I figured it wouldn't hurt to try and give him some sensitive stomach food. I mean, when he goes to the vet, he's like super healthy and everything. They never have any concerns about him. So I'm really just experimenting to see if he'll feel better or if he just has a habit of eating random stuff outside. He was a street dog before he was at the SPCA because he's a rescue. So he was a street dog, so it's very likely that these are just habits. These are just habits he has. He had to develop to survive on the street. But if I can fix them, I will. And if not, we'll just live with them, which is how we all coexist in the world. We work around other people's fits and foibles. Do you have fits and foibles, baby? Yes, you do. Well, I don't have a lot more to say, so I'm going to sit here and crochet until I think of something. Bingley, I think that's just somebody getting that snow off the driveway. Shoveling the snow. Borderline shoveling slush at this point, but yeah, no, it still works with a shovel. This is the biggest project I've worked on for a long time, like I said, because I haven't crocheted in a while. I hope I can complete it without getting sick of it, without my wrist getting mad at me. But since I've gotten this far, without my wrist being upset, I have really high hopes that this is going to continue to go well and that my wrist will actually strengthen properly instead of becoming overwhelmed and fatigued. I hear you, Bingley, I do. Bingley, you are going to be wreaking havoc with this audio. Why don't you go look out the window instead? Go look out the window. Go on, go look. Good boy. You really did go look out the window. I think that's funny. Well, I think I won't bore you all anymore. I hope your projects go well. I need to get back to work. And I'll be back. I'll be back to chat with you another morning.